Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time doing a video on should OKKO have stayed longer on Cartoon Network. Now, I have been meaning to do this video for some time, but I wanted to wait a bit longer till I could know what to say. Now, in case you don't know, OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, was a show on Cartoon Network that lasted from 2017 to September the 6th, 2019. The premise of the show was meant to take place at the plaza where KO and his friends worked. Now, it seemed like the show had a lot of potential, a lot of good ideas, and it seemed like the show was going to last quite long until it was confirmed on the 6th of August that Jones Quarty announced that Cartoon Network opted not to renew the show for another season, and the final aired its run on September the 6th, 2019. So it's the question is that should OKKO stayed longer? I do feel there was a lot of stories, a lot of ideas that could have been done, and I feel at the same time there was a lot of other Boxmall robots that could have been added into the show. And I feel there was a lot more characters we could have explored at the plaza. I feel there was also like more characters we wanted to get to know, and there was also other storylines that just never happened, like the Jeffro that gained sentience, planning to lead the revolt, never happened. And it did seem like Mr. God's relationship with Rippy Roo as well as Grey Martian never got recoiled. And it did also seem like Foxtail's redemption just seemed a bit out of place. I think the show should have stayed a lot longer because I think there was more that could have been explored, and I think there was more we could have explored beyond the plaza. And I think there was a lot of other storylines I would like to see be done. I would also like to have seen OKKO team up with Tommy Oliver. I would have liked to have seen more crossovers. And yeah, what's interesting is that as well is that given the fact that Boxman still attacks the plaza to prove he's a real villain, is still an ongoing thing, and it's never got resolved because, yeah, it was even said by him that nobody respects him as a villain. And I also do feel that the show could have lasted a lot longer had Cartoon Network kept OKKO around. It's like what happened with Generator X. The show had a lot of potential, and this never got renewed for another season. It's also like when you look at, say, such as Symbionic Titans. The show could have been a lot great had Cartoon Network still kept it around and tried to find a way to work around it. Now, with the final is that I think it does feel a bit rushed, and it does kind of jumpstart every time moment. And I get it, it's meant to show that life moves on, life goes by, and that we just have to accept that life goes on. But I think there was more OKKO should have been. I think, yeah, you could have still had a moment. I think if the show did continue, they could have obviously still had OKKO, could have had KO trying to control TKO. I still think, yeah, you could have had Foxtail and the others finding out eventually that Laser Blast and Professor Bennett are one and the same, and causing Foxtail to kind of regret more about her actions. I kind of feel, yeah, we could have had more robots had the show still kept going. And I still feel there was more we could have explored with Michaela, Inestro, as well, and also as well, with some of their characters. Because Michaela only is the main character in 2 episodes, and this mainly serves as a background character. And Inestro doesn't have any real character in some of the episodes. He just basically serves Boxman on a whim. And I still feel there was moments they could have done more with Mr. Logic, or kind of have a moment to have basically have more flashbacks in that. So should the show have stayed longer? I think yes, but let me know what you think. So Comic Reviewer here, signing out.